It's one of the most star-studded nights in sports, the ESPYs, and returns after a year-long pandemic, giving us the chance to relive and honor top achievements and memorable moments in person. For that, we could not have been more grateful to celebrate the gift of sports and be here together.
What up, what up? This is the Undefeated ESPYs After Party Show. Black excellence on full display tonight as we look at the flyest fits, the illest quips, and who took home the most hardwood. We're coming to you live from the rooftop of the Seaport in New York City. We talking money-making Manhattan, the boogie-down Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, and of course, Brooklyn. The energy and the bright lights of the big city are on display tonight. So are some of the biggest names from Black Hollywood and across the sports world. We finna hear from a galaxy of stars who came out and turned up tonight with a few surprises you don't want to miss. It's a hot Saturday night in NYC, the Mecca, the city that never sleeps, where the game of basketball became an art form and the culture of hip-hop was born. So like we used to say when we was doing it in the park, it's time to get busy with our hosts, Kelley Carter and Dominique Foxworth. This is the Undefeated ESPYs Post Show presented by Hotels.com. You can't go wrong with Hotels.com.
Damn. The night was outraged. We had a rainstorm. We had Paige Bennett blowing up.
Blowing all the way up. I didn't know we were going to get out of this tonight, but we did.
Yeah,
we did, and we had a good time.
We had a great time. We recorded some interviews that I think people are going to be surprised
I think people
some of the
might
things
be
that we
surprised
had. What was
by
your favorite moment of the night?
I mean, my favorite moment, you said it, was Paige Bennett. I mean, I think that was really great. Her speech really spoke personally to me. She talked about black women basically being erased, you know, in the world of athletics. And I thought that was important. I thought that was allyship. I thought that was great.
I'm going to tell you my favorite moment. That's beautiful. That's all fine.
Okay.
Shakira Richardson called me Black King. That's
yes.
started my night. That was great.
Yes.
Deandre Hopkins going off on the couch was fantastic.
That was amazing. I think we lost control a little bit. Deandre Hopkins, but that was awesome. And also, I mean, I love Shakira too. I mean, she was probably my favorite interview that I think we did tonight. She obviously is a queen amongst queens and kings tonight. But she definitely was probably one of the biggest rock stars we saw tonight too.
Absolutely. We got a lot of interviews that we've already recorded. We got some interviews that we're going to do live now. I think if it's up to me, we're going to Shakira Richardson first. Like, that's the only way we can go.
If it's up to me, we're going to her first, too.
Right, well, that is decided. Let's see our interview with Shakira Richardson earlier today.
I don't actually need to introduce our next guest because, quite frankly, she's the biggest rock star here at the ESPYs. But for formality's sake, Shakira Richardson, welcome to the post show for the ESPYs.
Hi, gorgeous. Hi, Black King.
Oh, man. I thought on the right.
Yes, to Black King.
This is my type of party.
So you have so many celebrity fans and support. It is crazy, and I love to see it. What does that feel like for you?
Honestly, having all of that support, especially from people I've seen on television, I watched and grown up on, it feels amazing. And the fact that, no, it's genuine. My community supports me, and the fact that not only do my community understands I represent them, they support me through my good and my bad. And when I come back, I'm supporting and representing myself as well as my community, so watch out.
I love it. Was there one, you know, kind of amplified voice that got you so excited? Was there like one celebrity that made you say, oh my God, they know my name?
Honestly, it's too many of them. I can't even lie right now. The fact that all the support, like everyone you guys saw, I saw, and I literally was just like, wow, like this is so much bigger than just me. But the fact that I'm the platform, I'm the vessel to be seen as, or for something much bigger than myself, I'm here for it. I'll be that sacrifice. But the fact that everybody, literally from unknown, known, worship, they understand, like they see my situation and they just want me to thrive and grow. I'm here for it. I love it.
I would just like to say that everyone that I talked to about you just talked about how mature and proud they were of you, and I can echo that sentiment. But I want to get away from the maturity a little bit because you are obviously very cool. And I'm old and corny, so I need to know, what do I need to be listening to? What I need to be watching? What are the cool kids doing these days? What is Shakira Richardson listening to before she runs as fast as a jet?
I'm listening to a little bit of everything. Before the meet, I have my Kirk Franklin on.
Oh.
And once I get to the meet, got some Lil Baby, Cardi B, Kevin Gaze, Mick Mills, a little bit of everybody playing. Like, just as long as I get fired up to get on the track and show y'all fire.
I love it. You know what you also are bringing is fashion and style
Absolutely.
to the track, and everybody obviously is talking about it, from the hair to the nails to everything. Tell me a little bit about who your inspirations are.
Honestly, it will come from my grandmother. She didn't run. She wore and grew her natural nails very, very long. And not even just her. I would say my mom, she always kept up a certain look. I was just like, okay, you step out somewhere, you're going to be seen. Make sure I'm able to accept the challenge.
Yeah.
And, of course, the amazing FloJo. Every time she stepped on the track, and she's the greatest to ever do what I've done, she made sure she did it in style. It was graceful. Everything above. She did everything you thought she couldn't do in the way you thought she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's definitely my inspiration. And every time I step on the track, I'm going to show you long nails, different colored hair. But my community loves it. And as long as my community love it, I'm going to bring it every time.
I know that's right. Now, you obviously delivered tonight at the ESPYS, but was there like a lot of extra pressure?
Don't tell me that.
You did. You know you did that. You know you did that. But was there some extra pressure because, you know, people know you for bringing like high style and fashion to the sport, but here you are at a formal event. Where did you start to put it together?
Honestly, I'm glad you asked me that. And yes, it literally was the exact same way. I was like, okay, on the track they see me as big, bold, out there. I was like, that's me in life. I got to roll that right back over. So stepping off the track, even right now looking like this, I just want y'all to know it's not just a track. I'm big, bold, and unique in life. And that's, you know, inspired the look for tonight. And I hope that delivered.
You did.
Thank you, beautiful.
And then some. Well, thank you so much for
y'all, and
talking
thank
to
y'all
us.
For having me.
Absolutely. Continued success.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, we got a special live treat for you right now. The champs are here. What's happening, fellas? I mean, I got to be honest. I think you winning, JPP. Like the coat, the teeth. You are the champ amongst the champs.
It's swagged out.
I appreciate it. I love it. I like it.
I appreciate it.
LaShawn, you brought the shoes. What's up?
I think you winning with the shoes.
Oh,
Nobody, everybody on this, everybody in this, everybody in this room right now. No, we can't find them shoes nowhere. With the jacket.
I got it for you. I'll sell it to you. You got money. I can tell by your teeth.
They're on the veneers, baby.
Oh, man. So, you guys, I know that this year coming up, we're going to repeat, right? We got anybody that's willing to get? I think Gronk's the guy I need to go to. You're going to guarantee a Super Bowl repeat, right?
I guarantee it.
Damn.
He guaranteed it.
Yep. Hey, ain't nobody scared over here. Straight up. Straight up. Going back for another one, baby. And they can give us their best shot, and we don't care. We already know with our brothers that we got here and the brothers that we got home and the Bucks organization, we're going to do it again.
Where does that confidence come from?
It just come from us, knowing what we could do.
Okay.
Hard work.
Straight up. Hard work. We know for a fact what we did last year wasn't luck. Everybody's give us their best shot, and they're going to give us their best shot even more this year. But we're going to be more prepared. Everybody get an extra 24 hours in the day to get more prepared, and that's what we're going to do.
So they cut you guys off. You was on stage. Y'all was giving us all the flavor, and then they cut you off. They played you off.
Speak on it.
So, like, right now, you got the forum. I want to make sure you get to say all the things that you had to say. Like,
who didn't get to shout out somebody?
Right here, we're going to let Mike
First off, I want to shout out the Tampa Bay Lightning on back-to-back Stanley Cup championship.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
And nobody thought that would have happened.
Very dominant franchise.
Yes.
We love the Tampa Bay Lightning, and shout out to those guys, and also shout out Tom for choosing the Bucks.
Lightning champ. There was in less than a year they won two. I got to be honest though, I ain't watched hockey ever in my life, but I'm happy for them. Congratulations
It's
to
a
the
good
Bucks.
sport, you know.
It's a good sport.
It's a good sport.
So you into it?
Live event is better than watching on TV.
If you play hockey, were you a goalie? Were you?
I think I'll be a pretty good goalie, maybe a forward.
So who's the guy that's the enforcer?
Oh,
Dude,
there
that's
it
gonna
is.
fight. That's gonna be you.
LaShawn, here you go.
Nah, seriously though.
Yeah, hey, you be scrapping.
I got to protect.
Yeah, you be scrapping, Mike.
You know, I'm protecting Tom no matter what.
We can call,
But I ain't the fighter on the
call
team.
Latimer up and see the video if you trying to fight. That's what you get down to.
I appreciate you giving me the truth, man. I can tell. I see it in your eye. You brought up hockey because you ready to fight.
How did you guys celebrate after that big win?
Oh, hold on. We're going to, hey, Gronk.
The unedited version. The unedited version. And actually,
Ours
Gronk,
or the Lightning?
listen, yours. And Gronk, you can start because
Start on the field.
Gronk, I know that you know how to party.
Yes.
Because I met you in Miami with my friend Gabrielle Union, and it was a whole performance.
Oh.
It was a whole performance you and your homies gave, so I know you know how to perform and celebrate.
Live.
When the stage hits, I do perform. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple Super Bowl
That's true.
parades, so I was excited for this one because this was on the boat on the water.
Hold up, Gronk. Can you pass him another mic? I think that one.
This one's
There we
broken.
go. Man, we missed the joke about performance and everything. That was a good one.
That
always
might have been for the
performing when the
best.
stage hits. That's what it was. But the parades, they're the best parties out there. I mean, they really are. You're celebrating for a cause, too. You're celebrating a whole season worth.
Yeah.
The parades, when I won them before, they were the best times. I was looking forward to this one on the boat, on the water, 75 degrees out. And let me tell you, our whole entire team, we were all having a good time. We were all having a great time. There was even Tom wasn't sober. That's the first time. That's the first time in history I never seen Tom not sober. So that was a great moment.
Yeah, it was a great moment. We all enjoyed seeing it, and I appreciate you guys. Again, I gave you the opportunity to say whatever you wanted. You got played off, and then everybody got scared. So
We ain't get scared. We just embracing the moment.
I feel you.
And we appreciate the moment, because not every player that gets to play a professional sport is going to be here and win the championship. So shout out to everybody that's working hard to win that championship. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to guarantee next year because I love that type of stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go hard for y'all boys, and I know y'all going to go hard for me, and we'll be back here next year saying the same thing.
Thank you, man.
Everybody heard it here
Now,
first.
July 22nd, don't forget, we got the ring. That's my time.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You ain't have to rub it in that everyone who plays does not win a championship. But, hey, congratulations. All right, fellas, so we're going to throw to an interview we did earlier in the night with the Bodega Boys. They went crazy on this couch. You don't want to miss it. All right, we're at the post show with the great Jesus Nice and the Kid Mero. So I'm going to start with not a question, just a team, the Yankees.
Let's go, 27 rings.
Wow.
They could be doing a lot better this year, but you know
What
what?
about right now, though?
I mean, listen,
You know what it is?
It's still time to turn it around. It's still time to turn it around.
It's like when you're in a
Always
relationship and your
keep
boo is going through some troubles, you want to point out it, but you be like, yo, remember we had good times?
Yes.
We're going to get through this.
We're gonna get through
We're going
this.
to get through this.
Together.
Remember
You know what I'm
2000?
saying? As a team.
You remember 2000? It was 20 years ago, but we was
That's
good.
right.
We was good. We're going to be right.
We're gonna be all right, baby.
But
You know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
focus on the Knicks right now, though, because the Knicks on the
Knicks were New York City. You know about
That's right. You know what
as
I'm
we were
saying?
just saying to our new close personal friend, Julius Randle,
Randle.
you know, our homeboy. Nah, but the Knicks have been great this season. Game of the
come
year,
up.
we can't remember. We can't even be mad at them. Like,
Yeah.
the fact we got to the playoffs and we won one game. You see how we reacted for winning one game?
Fam.
We almost burned America down.
You feel me?
5 years ago,
Yeah.
we'd be outside waiting to rob people. So we have leveled up.
That's a fact.
And we are enjoying
he's not
it.
lying.
And that's why we do
He
not
ain't
take it
lying.
for granted. You're going to see us wherever. Sumo wrestling,
Yo.
baby fights, whatever.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
there. We're greedy.
We got us a
This is
little
why they don't let us out the Bronx
Get out
after
of here.
midnight.
To go to commercial, we don't have
Shout out to the
commercial.
undefeated.
We don't have
Undefeated.
commercial.
Shout out to the undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know what else is undefeated?
Roll a clip.
Open
Roll
ball.
a clip. Roll a clip.
Anything. These goons out of here. They rob us of our show, took my chain. Well, tell me, man. All right, and we're back to the post show. Thank you guys for joining us. We have the great Allie Love here. So this is a very unusual situation. I feel like I know you.
I do too.
But I don't even know you. Like, this is the first time we met, but
Yeah.
you're obviously a very popular Peloton instructor, and like I feel like we're friends, but this is the first time we're meeting. So
And I may or may not have cursed at you after kicking it into high gear on the Peloton. Shout out to my group, Ride or Die. It is scary. but you are so good at what you do.
Well, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. We do know each other. We are friends.
Yeah.
You both are very incredible people. What you do, very great at what you do. But when I think about it, I want you to curse at me on the bike. I want you to say those things you wouldn't say to my face there.
Right.
So please, only keep it nice out here because that's all I can handle.
Only. It's always mean in the moment, but then we circle back around because you give us a really good sweat. What was it like for you being a part of this ESPYS this year?
This was an honor. Honestly, I was thinking about it when they reached out, and I said this was on my vision board. I put ESPYS on my vision board. I didn't know that I'd be here so soon. So just to be a part of the show in a way that I was a co-host, to work with Anthony Mackie and watch him work, I learned so much tonight. I can't say the word honored enough, but I'm so happy and thrilled. And I don't know about y'all, but like I'm a dancer back in the day, and so the job is never booked until it's done. The gig is never yours until it's over, and it's over. So I did the gig. I'm proud of myself. And I'm happy that I'm here.
It's not over for us yet, but
not yet. You keep it coming.
I need some secrets. So what is the secret to getting my PR? Because I be trying to turn up the resistance.
Yes.
I try to switch it up.
Yes.
You got to give me the secret to get my PR.
Right.
See, I can't give you all the secrets right now, but I can offline about there. I will say that there is a happy medium when we talk about riding, or even if you're training in any capacity, the right type of cadence and resistance, it does get you there. It is unique. It is individual to you. But more importantly, when you think about Peloton, the intersection of fitness technology and media, our members are incredible. Our members were here at the ESPYS.
Yeah.
They were on stage. And so just to think about, they were watching, to think about how we are now almost 6 million strong, and it's all about one Peloton. And so while I do want you to get your PR, most importantly, I want you to be consistent. I want you to be you. That's what it's all about.
You do the Nets games also. So how was this season for you? It was outstanding for all of us. A sad way to end, obviously, but seeing KD ball out was incredible. You were there in person.
Yeah, game of inches. Anyone? Yeah. Maybe game of centimeters.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I talked about this at the ESPYS. The fans, having them back in the stands really made a difference. I mean, we have exceptional players on our team. We have a great front office. We have a great organization. Even our ownerships, Joe and Claire aside. But the reality is that our fans really was the missing link that brought it all together. So to be back in that building with our fans was like
amazing.
Not that I'm surprised, but right now the fire alarm went off just in the middle of you talking, and there was not a hiccup.
Was this a Tabata moment where it was like, it's on fire?
I was impressed. I
don't know. I mean, there's nothing else to say after that other than thank you. We need to get out of here because I don't know what's going on. So we're going to throw it to a recorded interview of Deandre Hopkins. Thank you so much, Allie Love, for joining us.
Thank you. So
congratulations on the job completed.
Thank you.
So we are so fortunate to have the great Deandre Hopkins here at the Post Show with his mom. So Deandre, first of all, how are you going to be better than all of us at football and then be a better son than all of us? Like this, it is not fair. We're all so jealous. But I want to ask you and your mother what it feels like to be able to have her here for a night like this.
Thank you, man, for the compliments. But it feels amazing to have my mom here. I got my godmom over there as well. Both of those two women, they help, for me to be here. So, to have them part of this right here, man, words really can't describe it. We're from South Carolina, so just getting out and seeing the city's cool. Man, absolutely.
And you gift your mom with a token every time you make a big play. What is that like for you, Mom?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We try to keep the tradition going, and hopefully, this coming season will continue the tradition. But it feels amazing. And Deandre, he always makes sure that I get the ball, and so I'm ready for some more balls.
I love that. You also are not just a really great receiver. You're an IMG model.
I ain't leave nothing for none of us.
What's that about?
I really never, thought about modeling, but once I would say start, getting comfortable, and wearing things that I know I like, it just kind of came natural. So, I appreciate IMG and, and finding that talent in me.
Yeah.
So this season, it's going to be a big one for you guys. What can we expect that's different given the players that you guys have added?
J.J. Watt, obviously, we got Buda Baker back. Chandler Jones coming off an injury, healthy. Kyler Murray. So big things. Obviously we got Seattle, the Rams, San Francisco.
I heard your voice change, though. When I asked that question, I heard your voice change. I can tell that you feeling something about this year. You want to tell us something? What can I do?
Want to get some news?
Hey, it's going to be a competitive season. That's all,
And this year has been a special year in Phoenix right now. So how you guys feeling about these finals? What's shaping up in the NBA?
Oh, man, the energy in Phoenix is crazy right now. So, you know, just going out and doing our job, you know, taking the game for game. Obviously, we got less games, so, you know, trying to continue it.
I felt like I almost had you. Then you went back into that football game to game. I thought you got hyped for a second. You got comfortable. You was about to predict the Super Bowl win. I could feel it.
I actually thought that was going to happen, too.
you felt the mood change, right?
And I even felt Mom was about to jump in on the same thing, too.
I've been saying this for a while now.
So you heard it here first, then. You heard it here first.
Mama said it.
Mama said it. You like, make sure to know. Mama
yeah, absolutely. Well, you got to give her that gift, and we're going to be looking forward to it. So thank you both so much for joining us, and please enjoy the rest of your night.
Pleasure. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Experience the ESPYs like never before in the virtual ESPYs control room.
Featuring exclusive content, games, prizes, and more. All right, we're at the post show with Paige Becker, possibly one of the most outstanding freshman basketball players that we have ever seen. I got to be honest, Paige, I loved you because you were an awesome basketball player. Then you beat my Maryland Terps, and I was like, I don't know. But tonight, your speech, woo, I love you again. So
fire.
Thank you so much for those words, and can you tell me a little bit about what prompted you to do that in that moment?
Yeah.
Well, it's just over the past couple years, I've just gotten a lot of attention in the media, and a lot of it has been focused on me and other white athletes. And I just want to use my platform to sort of share the light and just sort of expand the horizons on who gets the attention, who gets the social media followings. And black women, I feel like aren't hit enough when it comes to getting that attention. So I just wanted to spread the love and share my platform with them.
Where does that come from for you? Like, I don't know if that's originating from conversations you're having in your locker room, because we were here backstage listening to your speech yelling, that's allyship, you know, and that was such an important speech for you to give tonight. So where does that come from for you?
Yeah, a lot of conversations I've had with a lot of important black women in my life, coaches, teammates, just a lot of uncomfortable conversations we have just to try to spread awareness and spread growth for our country and just the world as a whole. So it came from a lot of conversations.
I think we talk a lot about progress comes from sacrifice. And this was your first big national moment.
Yeah.
And you took that moment to sacrifice. Frankly, you sacrificed that moment to put attention where you believe it belongs. Is that something we can expect from you, like, for the rest of your very long and I'm sure very great career?
Yeah, I live by like a phrase of celebrating other people's success doesn't diminish yours. So I love spreading the light, and I don't like when all the attention is on me. So I just love spreading awareness and spreading light and just making others shine with my light.
Well, you were shining with them shoes also. So those are outstanding. I appreciate that.
You had us with the speech. You sold us. You cemented it with the shoes.
Well,
so,
I couldn't wear heels because I just got surgery on my ankle, so I had to come up with something.
Okay, smart and practical. I love it. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the speech, first of all, and then for giving us some time right now. And we wish you nothing but the best going forward. And just hope you enjoyed New York, even with the repaired ankle. Find some time to celebrate and enjoy yourself and party.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're like, you can't drink.
No, I'm 19.
Okay, well, go to bed. Go to bed.
Also,
go to bed.
She's 19 in this woke, though. Can we also shout that out, too? Because at 19, I was trying to figure out how to get to Canada because the drinking age was 19. At 19, you're over here leading a revolution, and you're a revolutionary, and I'm here for it. I love it. Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
Keep
for
up the
having
great work.
Absolutely. From one great basketball player to another, we're bringing you Maya Moore. And let's not forget, she's so much more than an athlete. When four-time WNBA champion Maya Moore stepped away from the game of basketball to fight for imprisoned Jonathan Irons, she knew it was a huge task.
She's been fighting against wrongful convictions since then. And tonight, she's being presented with the Arthur Ashe Award for Courage.
Let's take a look at her inspiring road to social justice.
When Maya made the decision to step away from the game, I felt conflicted. Like, I don't want to be the reason for that. And you know, she explained to me, it's like it's not just about that.
I want to prioritize some other things, and it's centered around family and ministry, which I see as one thing. That's my first ministry, is my family, and wanting to be more present for that, to rest some and to have the space to be more engaged in some really, really critical things, some privately off the court, non-public,
The latest 30 for 30 Breakaway premieres Tuesday, July 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern. The film will be available to stream on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. Maya, that's obviously incredibly inspirational, and I think that I'm speaking for everybody when we're so inspired and we wonder what else we can do. Like when we see things like that, we want to help out, but we aren't nearly as passionate and powerful as you. So guys like me and people who are watching this, what can we do to help push this country in a better direction?
Such a great question, because one of the things that early on in my journey I started to realize is this is a very intimidating space. Anytime you're facing a massive change and people are suffering, it can just be overwhelming. But one of the things about Win with Justice, which is our nonprofit about really just humanizing people in our justice system, is you can do something small, whether that's just getting to know someone around you that's not exactly like you, to just kind of break down some walls. It could be becoming more aware of who your prosecutors are, like I have in the last few years. I didn't know who my prosecutor was until more recently, and understanding how important prosecutors are for justice in your community. And then also, if you have influence, share our story, invite people to watch Breakaway, invite people to go to winwithjustice.org. We've worked really hard to get some content, some tools, some things on there so people can go and get educated, so they can know, hey, what can I do? Because right now I can't tell you all the different resources we have, but if you go to winwithjustice.org, we've revamped the website so that people have some more practical tools to be able to do something.
This obviously was never a vanity project for you. You not only used your platform to talk about social justice, you stepped away from the thing that made you famous in the first place. How challenging was that for you to do that? And what were your thoughts, Jonathan, about her stepping away to really devote all of her time to making this happen?
Yeah. Well, you know, my journey away from the game is complex. I think we as people were multifaceted, and so part of why I stepped away had to do with wanting to be more present for Jonathan's fight, but I also wanted to be more present at home and to really just invest in relationships and things at home, which obviously were connected to Jonathan, but I felt the conviction to do so. So when you have conviction about something, I don't think it's necessarily as hard, but I still think the courage aspect of my story and my family's story and Jonathan's story is about just loving through adversity. And so that's really what I'm hoping people can start to think about and embrace and think about, you know, what that means in their life too.
Yeah. Jonathan?
For me, it was sad, because it was more than just that, but I'll start with the sad part of it, because I, as well as her family, enjoyed watching her play and just dominate the game and still stay humble. But I also understood why, because we're close friends, you know, we still are, and we always will be. And I understood her mindset behind it. It wasn't just one-sided, it was multifaceted. She wanted to be more rooted in her community, more involved, to have time to just gather with other Christian believers. Like, that was very important for her, and she needed that to be rooted, because she was always on the move, always on the go, always on the grind, and that wears on you. Yeah. And people need time to rest, and she needed that. And so I supported it.
I'm sorry. Thanks so much, Maya. I got one last question for you, and I think it's very difficult for us all to envision ourselves. I think it's great to envision ourselves making change like that, but we get to those most difficult times, and that's when most people turn back. So could you talk to us a little bit about when you had doubt, or when you felt like it may not work out, or if you ever did, and how you pushed through that?
Yeah. One step at a time. Mm-hmm. If you try to have it all figured out from the start, you'll never start. And so just like a season, just like a journey, you want to make sure you've got some fundamentals set in place. You want to make sure you have support. You want to make sure you're not going it alone. You want to make sure you're connected with people who have gone before you to continue to help you and encourage you. And just take it one day, one step at a time. And don't minimize the little victories. You need those little victories. Just like when you play, if you watch some of my teams play in the past, some little small play, you'll see people just rally onto it, and it becomes a momentum shift. And so just don't overlook those small victories in this human journey.
Well, this has been an incredible night, and we want to congratulate you for winning the Arthur Ashe. It's been a fun night, but it's been an important night, and this has certainly been probably my favorite part of the night. So it's great meeting you both, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
At tonight's ESPYs, it was announced that Capital One became a proud supporter of the Undefeated's Rodin Fellows Initiative. Let's hear more.
Capital One is a proud partner of the Rodin Fellows. The Rodin Fellows program and the Undefeated provide opportunities to aspiring sports journalists from historically black colleges and universities to gain real-world experience at ESPN in pursuing their career goals. Capital One will support content from these fellows throughout the football season as part of their larger commitment to the advancement of students from historically black colleges and universities.
We're so fortunate to have Keon and Kayla, a couple of the Rodin Fellows here. They were working all night and backstage, so I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. What is the big anecdote, like the one thing that you're going to tell your friends and classmates about when you get home that happened tonight when you backstage? We can start with you, Kayla.
I would say probably the biggest moment for me, I got to have a conversation with the baby. It was just, I was so excited. I saw him at Morgan's homecoming in concert, so getting to talk to him was super exciting. I already told my friends, so yeah.
Very cool.
They're already in the text chat.
Yeah, they already know.
Got it.
Keon, what about you, buddy?
Man, for me, it was talking with Deandre Hopkins, all-pro receiver. We talk about fashion. You know, I talk about how I think I won suit of the night, but looking at you, Don, with the J's on, and I'm like, he may just beat me right there, but he just talking with DeAndre about clothes.
That's awesome. I do think that you look outstanding. When I saw you, the hairline, the shape up, I'm a little jealous, but we can call it a tie for evening. Now it's time for the best moments of the night, presented by Hotels.com. You can't go wrong with Hotels.com.
So we need the best moments of the night.
Thank you so.
Not on camera, right?
It's not a read. It's just telling us what it is. We can like talk about it.
And
we're gonna be watching them too, right?
If we're watching them, that makes us a little bit.
Ooh. Was that when DeAndre Hopkins and Allie Love having fun for the black women?
Wow.
This was an outstanding award show. Chris Nicky, Maya Moore. It's so great having
Robin
Maya
Roberts.
Moore around us.
Maya Moore, she's so inspiring. Her husband's
Jonathan
so great.
Irons. Oh, Anthony Mackie almost got his back broke. Oh, Charlotte in the building.
I spied the Rodin Fellows and, of course, Naomi Osaka.
Absolutely. Naomi Osaka, very powerful. She's killing them, too, in that
She's
dress.
killing them. These are really great moments.
Those were some great moments. That was the best moments of the night, presented by Hotels.com. You can't go wrong with Hotels.com. Okay, we're at the ESPYs post show, and we have this unusual situation where we host the post show, but we talking to the host of the real show.
The real
Yes,
show.
exactly.
I feel like he's just the pre-host for our show. I got to be honest with you. That's what I thought this was supposed to be, right, Kelley?
I don't even know why I'm here, if I'm being honest.
I'm not going to ask you no questions. I'm just going to talk to you.
You got black cap over here, first of all.
The reality of it is I only do things like this so I could eat meat like ex-professional athletes and size myself up and know I had a chance.
What is your greatest athletic achievement? We're at a sports show. I can tell by your build, and I've seen you in the superhero movies. You're an athlete.
Well, we played football when football was real. So I was a free safety. So when they came across the middle, I was the jackhammer to let them know the middle was closed. This ain't Walmart. We don't stay open all day, dog. You get about 2 or 3 passes across here.
Let me ask you this: did you prep to do all of the smack talk with all the athletes here tonight? Is that what we're experiencing?
I'm from New Orleans. That's what we do.
All day, every day. All day, every day.
Lord, that's what we do.
I can speak to the fact that you probably was hitting folk because on TV you look like a normal sized dude. But I got to be honest, Anthony Mackie thicker than I experienced. Like,
are you feeling a little intimidated?
I mean, if something
Gotta roll
happens,
up.
like in most places, as an ex-athlete, I feel like I can handle myself. But
Yes.
if Anthony get upset with me,
Yes.
I might need you to jump in, Kelley. Break it
Well,
up.
I'm not gonna jump in because also this is Captain America right here. So I don't want any of those problems right now.
Look, this smoke is for sale. Just put down $1 and get some.
I love it. But how does it feel, though, honestly? Everyone by now has seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Very excited about what's to come. You're getting a lot of love, especially for this character. It's for the culture. What does that feel like for you right now?
It feels amazing. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't know, and when you think about the history and the 21 years in the business that I put in, the 8 years of training, you know, it means a lot to finally get to a place to where your training, your athletic ability, and all of that comes together.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of the place that I am right now in my life as well as my career.
Well, Anthony, you've been awesome. You got a big night. We don't want to keep you any longer,
No doubt.
but we do appreciate all the work that you've done and some of the big topics that you've tackled in some of your recent work. So thank you for everything and enjoy the night, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Kelley. It was an outstanding night.
This was so
What an
much
amazing
fun.
night. It was so much fun. I want to thank you.
I want to
for being
thank you.
incredible. It was
because
great.
I wouldn't have wanted to do this with anyone else, Dom.
All the people behind the scenes who did a great job. We had so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next year. Maybe, but right now, you need to see the best moments of the night from Hotels.com.